Welcome to Spotlight Gulf Coast, a weekly showcase of people and events across South Mississippi. Spotlight Gulf Coast is partnered with William Carey University and sponsored by the IP Casino Resort and Spa, the Trenchard Scholarship Fund, and the Butch Ostolet Foundation.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Spotlight Gulf Coast. I'll be your host today, Amanda Ray. Each week we're coming to you to highlight local businesses and nonprofits, and we'd like to thank our sponsors for this generous opportunity. I'm very excited about today's guests, of course, my dear friends, Jessica Luce, Adrienne Kirby of Coast Aesthetics and Coast Wellness. So thank you ladies for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
It's always a joy to have you two on the show, especially Adrienne's first time,
Yes,
so that's
thank
exciting. So today let's talk about, of course, Coast Aesthetics, Coast Wellness. Tell me a little bit about Coast Wellness for the viewers that don't know about it. It's a new, of course, the new beautiful building and everything. So give us a little feedback about that.
Absolutely. And again, thank you for having us. We're really honored to be here. And we're really honored and excited to tell you guys about our new businesses. So we have Coast Aesthetics. Coast Aesthetics has been open for 6 years. We do everything aesthetic on the face, basically Botox, filler, collagen stimulators, PRP. We do lasers, aesthetics, all the things. We have skincare, medical grade skincare. And so that's all the things we do at Coast Aesthetics. And then I really wanted a way to bring wellness to the community from the inside out to add. So Coast Aesthetics, we make you beautiful on the outside. And I really wanted, a community center to bring wellness on the inside. And we created Coast Wellness. Coast Wellness is brand new. We opened about 4 weeks ago in the new building. It's just downstairs from Coast Aesthetics. And Coast Wellness is basically, I was marketing to myself as a premenopausal woman who needs hormone therapy, who needs vitamins, who needs like bone density measurements, who needs IVs, who needs all the things. So I basically created Coast Wellness. And Adrienne Kirby here, she's a women's health nurse practitioner. She's our main provider at Coast Wellness. And huge news, Adrienne did just pass her Menopause Society certification, which is a really big deal in the women's health world. So she is basically a hormone specialist now, and so we're really grateful and honored to have her. She has several years experience in the women's health realm as well. So we're really grateful, like I said, to have her. So I'll let her talk a little bit about Coast Wellness and all the things we offer there.
Yeah, so Coast Wellness, we are really excited to have this. We do everything from supplements to vitamin injections, IV hydration. We have a DEXA scan machine that is just an amazing whole body scan and gives you really good information. We do pelvic floor therapy, which is my baby. I love pelvic floor therapy. We do male and female hormone optimization. So everything that surrounds that, coming in and getting your hormones looked at and getting an individualized plan to optimize your hormones. And then we do our IVs, hydration. You can walk in anytime. If you're sick, just need an extra boost. It's great, and everybody walks out feeling better than they came in. So.
And you have different mixtures as far as the IV hydration, correct? Some for
we do. We
longevity,
have
revitalization,
beauty
some
blends.
for athletes,
Yes,
right?
we have an immune blend. We have an athlete blend that has our glutathione added to it, which is a really potent antioxidant. So just some really good things to offer.
And we also do walk-in labs. So if you want to have your labs drawn, you don't have a doctor's order, you just want to know what your vitamin D level or vitamin B12 or your cholesterol, or if you're like extra tired and you want a fatigue panel, or if your body's feeling inflamed and you want an inflammatory panel, basically any panel that you want, we can make happen at Coast Wellness. So you just walk in and you're like, hey, I want to get my hormones measured, and we'll either draw your labs or have you prepare for it. Some women have to have their labs drawn certain times of the month, and then have you come back. But mostly it's a walk-in on the spot laboratory, and we have most lab results back next day. We use both Quest and LabCorp. for those lab tests, and they're cash paid. We don't take any kind of insurance, but our prices are really reasonable. We did that so that everybody could have an opportunity to have any lab that they want done. Like if you need a cardiac panel, just walk in. It's about $50, $60 for that. I don't know the exact prices, but they're all very reasonable and affordable. And like she said, the IVs are walk-in. So if you're like, I have a big race coming up and I want to be extra, energetic, you can come in and have just a Myers Blend IV with vitamin B complex, vitamin C. You can get B12 injections. Of course, NAD, which we did at Coast Aesthetics. We still do them subcutaneously at Coast Aesthetics, but we do IVs, NAD at Coast Wellness. So
great.
We are catering to the male and female athlete, which is really excited too. We've got some really good supplement brands. We've got Thorne, we've got BPN. He's the owner of that as a retired military person. So we're really excited to have those brands to offer to our male and female, just overall wellness and athletes.
And we have protein bars.
Oh.
And all my favorite flavors. So we sell Built protein bars. The Built, is it called Fluff?
Yes.
The peanut butter one tastes just like a Reese's peanut butter cup. It's delicious. And we have a couple other proteins, including the Fitzels, like the Fit pretzels.
Protein pretzels.
Protein pretzels and a few other things. And the whole Thorne line, basically, you can get through us. If we don't have it in stock, we have our online dispensary with Thorne. Thorne is very high quality. I personally have taken the brand for multiple years, and their ingredients are very high quality, and it's a really pure vitamin. And we have basically any kind of vitamin, from ovarian care vitamins to pre-probiotic blends to a women's multi to a men's multi to magnesium you can take at night to creatine. I've taken their brand of creatine for years. They have a really good greens blend that I drink in the mornings. It's amazing. And then the BPN brand is more geared towards the athlete. They have like your pre-workout powder, your post-workout powder, all kinds of protein. We have the vanilla chocolate. I can't remember all the flavors, but we have all the protein brands.
They offer the pre, during, and after your actual training and your long runs. So we have the gels, and we've got the carb bars for them, and the pre and post workout and recovery.
Did we bring any of those with us?
We do. We have them in the car.
We can bring them out the next segment for sure. But what I love too, it's a one-stop shop for athletes or a woman that's struggling with perimenopause, fatigue, things like that. So if I was a woman that came in, wanted to get a full hormone panel, we have just a few minutes left, so maybe we'll talk about this in the second segment. But if after the blood work and we get the results back, do you all do the hormone replacement therapy as well?
We do, male and female.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
Yes.
We'll have 3 forms of hormones. You can get hormone pellets, which Adrienne will do. You can get the shots. We have creams. Those we'll send to your house, but you can get the pellets right in the clinic. And the consultation is free. And basically, in putting the medication is free. Is that us? So you'll get your labs done, and the labs are basically free as well.
Okay, well, great.
So you'll get your labs done, but what you'll pay for is the actual medication. And we have memberships as well. Memberships are going to be really big at Coast Wellness. We'll have an IV membership, a vitamin shot membership. We'll have weight loss. We didn't talk about weight loss. We'll have to talk about that in the next section.
Save that for the next segment, ladies. Goodness, that flew by so quickly. Okay, don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with more from the ladies of Coast Aesthetics and Coast Wellness. Welcome back to our next segment of Spotlight Gulf Coast. So we're with our Coast Aesthetics, Coast Wellness ladies, and of course just welcomed by Elevate 228, Jada Bates.
Yes, so excited.
Yes, thank you for coming on. It's an exciting day. So Jessica, Adrian, let's go back to a little bit more of Coast Wellness. We ran out of time. So let's talk a little bit about the memberships you guys offer at Coast Wellness.
Yes. So we have basically 4 memberships. We have vitamin shot membership. You can just pay $99 a month and come and get 3 shots per month. We have NAD, glutathione, B12. We'll have an IV hydration membership, and there's 4 different versions of that. You can get 1 or 2 IV bags with a varying supply of vitamins in the bag, and then you also get discounts on anything you want to add into the bag, and all of our vitamins and all other services at Coast Wellness. And then we have a weight loss membership, which I think is going to be really popular.
Okay.
We'll have semaglutide and tirzepatide.
Okay.
And basically, you'll get your medication, your consultations, your lab work, all in the membership price. And then we have our hormone membership, which I'm really excited about. Basically, you'll have your consultation appointment, your labs, you'll have a 30-day telehealth appointment, and your 3-month supply of hormones. Adrian's going to manage all that. So yeah, we have the 4 memberships, and I can't wait to. We'll have them on our website probably by tomorrow.
Wow. Okay. Well, one more thing before we introduce Jada, of course. We've talked about weight loss. We've talked about the IV therapy. What about a little bit more on the DEXA scan and pelvic floor? I know pelvic floor is a big thing for women as they age, after you have babies. Pelvic floor therapy has been huge as far as in physical therapy and things like that lately. I've heard a lot about it. So tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So pelvic floor therapy is very beneficial for females across the lifespan. So like you said, after having a baby, you know, 6 to 8 weeks out, you can come in and get pelvic floor therapy. It can help with pelvic pain. It can help with increasing that bladder capacity. So anybody struggling with stress incontinence, if you leak when you jump, sneeze, anything like that, it's great for that. So it's about 6 to 8 sessions, and then usually you're pretty good after that. You can come in PRN after that as needed. And then our DEXA scan, and all of these are so great because it focuses on the whole person, you know, with our pelvic floor, and then coming in and getting your DEXA scan to look at your bone mass prior to starting any kind of hormone treatment or any weight loss regimen or before training for a big athletic event. So I'm really excited about all these treatment modalities that we're
Or
gonna
just
have.
to know what your bone density is,
Right.
or
So
measure your
interesting.
visceral fat,
Right.
which is like the bad kind of fat. It's just, it's so informative.
I know. That's the next thing I need to do. It's on my list for sure. I always love coming in and getting glutathione, NAD, B12. So that'll be next on the list. Well, let's go ahead and talk to Jada. Jada Bates of Elevate 228, of course, another addition to the wonderful building on Highway 90. So excited for y'all. Jada's co-owner. So tell me a little bit about, for people that don't know what BAR is, tell me a little bit about BAR, what kind of classes you offer.
Yes, so Shelby and I own Elevate 228, and we're so excited. There's not been anything in Ocean Springs bar studio wise, so we are the first bar studio to come. And BAR, for those who don't know, it's low impact, high intensity workout. So we're using super light weights. It's great for all ages. So we can have, you know, people in their 20s, and then I've even seen people in their 60s doing BAR. So it really is for everyone, and even though they're lightweights, it really works and it burns. So it's a great workout.
I've taken her classes before. My booty has never been more sore. It was amazing.
Yes, yes.
Well, what I love about BAR is because, especially for women as they age, the high impact, the HIIT, things like that aren't always as efficient and bone friendly, things like that. I mean, it can be harder on the body. So with BAR, I love the little tiny pulses, the movements, the BAR leg shakes and quakes. I mean, that's the best. So I look forward to taking some classes for sure. So will you have your grand opening, of course, November 1st?
Yes, so this Saturday we still have some open spots. We are going to be doing a morning class, 30-30. We're also sharing the space with Seaside. And then, so we'll have 30 minutes bar, 30 minutes Seaside. Then we'll have a celebration. You can come and go. And then that afternoon we'll have 4 bar classes back to back, free for anyone who wants to come and try it. They can come do that.
Very
I'll be
nice.
there.
Yes.
And then, of course, y'all will be at the grand opening skincare event that we're going to have with the Joint Chambers, Ocean Springs Chamber, and, of course, Jackson County Chamber for Coast Wellness and Coast Aesthetics. So we're excited about that, November 14th.
It's November 18th.
18th.
It's going to be a really big deal because the building has 5 businesses, and all 5 businesses are really special, and they all are basically centered on wellness. So we have Coast Aesthetics, which you know is the aesthetics clinic, Coast Wellness, which is the IV hydration / hormone clinic. We have Jada and Shelby doing Elevate 228 bar, which the room is so pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's so
the
pretty.
whole building
and
is
the
beautiful, but the
classes
studio is
are
gorgeous.
so good. Like they're so good for your hip mobility too. Anyway, so we have that. She shares a space with Adria Maxwell doing Seaside Fitness, and Adria also has the top space upstairs with Coast Aesthetics, where she has a weight studio, and she does classes in the weight studio, which are amazing. I did one this morning. It was upper body. So she like demonstrated all the exercises and moves on the machines. The class just went, I think every 4 minutes you move to the next one. We did 4 rounds in the 4 minutes, and it was just a fantastic workout. Took about 45 minutes, and I'm going to be very sore tomorrow, which is a good thing. So yeah. And then we also have Bear Fruit. Bear Fruit, yes.
When will that be opening
It's going to
up?
be open by the grand opening. They're
Okay,
working on
great.
it really hard every day right now. And Bear Fruit's all organic, all natural. Fruit bowls, like acai bowls, smoothies. He's going to do fresh pressed juices, which I love.
So excited.
I think he's going to have some avocado toast and stuff like that. His name's Tyler Burgess, and this will be his second location. He's in Memphis. And so he's going to be there at the grand opening. I think he's going to do like little trays, little pass arounds.
Nice,
And he'll do
perfect.
a lot of things with the library. He'll do a lot of things with the school system for student discounts, stuff like that. So he's gonna do a great job.
So it really is mind, body, spirit, everything. there.
Nutrition.
Yes, I
and
love
so
it.
yeah, you can come get all your vitamins at Coast Wellness. Then you can go get all your drinks at Bear Fruit, do your
Great.
exercise,
I love it.
and do your Botox.
Jada, we have about 1 minute left of this segment, so tell me just a little bit more. If someone wants to do a drop-in class or look at the schedule or pricing, how would they find out that information?
So everything is on our website, elevate228.com. We are offering, if anyone can't come our grand opening day, first class for locals is $10.
Okay.
So yeah, they can find all of it on our website.
Great. All right, ladies. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Don't touch that remote. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back to the next segment of Spotlight Gulf Coast. I'm your host Amanda Ray, and of course I have my beautiful guests today, the ladies of Coast Aesthetics, Coast Wellness, and Elevate 228. So thank you ladies again. Our last segment, okay, so I want to touch base a little bit more, of course, about the building, the location. If you could tell us the address real quick so everyone knows.
2780 Bienville Boulevard. It's where the old car wash used to be, right in front of the Greyhound practice stadium, right on Highway
Can't miss
90,
it.
the very middle of Ocean Springs.
Yes, you can't miss that at
It's
all.
white, big, 2-story.
And of course, everybody needs to know that for the big skincare event, the ribbon cutting that we have coming up on the 18th of November.
Yes.
So real quick, let's go through as far as websites and signing up. If someone wants some information, how would they go about that?
So for Coast Aesthetics, we have our website, coastaesthetics.net. If you want to book an appointment, you can just click book now. If you want to buy any skincare, we have even like the subscribe and save, kind of like Amazon does. You get a discount and we automatically ship your skincare products. All of our skincare products are from the companies. We don't get anything from second parties or third parties.
Just
we
don't
buy
do that.
straight from the source to make sure we have the best and truest form of all the products. And how would you book an appointment or book a class at Elevate 228?
So we also have our website, elevate228.com, but you can find everything on MindBody as well. That's just a well-known fitness app. You can
Sure.
find Seaside on there as well. So MindBody is where you will actually purchase and can lock in scheduling your class.
Perfect.
And at Coast Wellness, we have coastwellness.net. You just go online and you press the Book Now button. For any memberships, just call us and we can get you signed up for a membership. And then, like I said earlier, any IV hydration, vitamins are all walk-in, Monday
Okay.
through Friday, 9 to 4. So.
Now let's say just somebody's interested in learning more about some of the peptides and IV hydration packages.
Oh, we forgot to talk about peptides.
I know, peptides my favorite. Is there a way that they can, somewhere on the website that explains the peptides and what the benefits are and
Yes,
things
we
like
have
that?
a description of each of the peptides on our website.
Okay.
Everything's very transparent. All the prices are listed, all the memberships and
like that.
prices. Like, you don't have
No
to
surprises.
call to get a price. Our prices are just right out there for everyone to see. All of our peptides that we offer, all of our vitamins that we offer, everything's just right there on the website.
Another thing that I love that y'all do is at Coast Aesthetics, and I'm sure at Coast Wellness too, before any procedure, Botox, injectable, the esthetician actually sits down, goes over the price, makes sure that's okay, it's within your price range.
We work
so I
with
love that.
any
So you're not
budget.
getting any kind of surprise at the end, like, oh my
No.
goodness.
And it's very affordable.
Yes.
Everything, we tried to really make it very
Yes,
affordable.
definitely. Well, let's talk a little bit more, of course, about the skincare event and some of these
Yeah.
great giveaways and things like that. So it'll be at 4 o'clock.
It's November
Super-
18th. It's a
super excited.
Tuesday
Yes.
at 4 o'clock. So we're going to start. We have tons of giveaways. I think about $50,000 of giveaways. We're giving away a whole year of Botox, a whole year of Jeuveau. We're giving away fillers. We're giving away skincare. We're going to give away, Jada's going to give away a month of unlimited membership. Adria's
Awesome.
going to give away stuff. Everybody's doing giveaways. It's going to be a huge, it's probably our biggest yet giveaway, like value-wise.
It's huge. I remember last year
Yeah.
whenever I was helping. I mean, people lined down the streets. It's such a big event.
We were so honored to have such a good turnout. We're going to have, of course, snacks. We'll have Prosecco. And we're going to start at 4 o'clock. We're going to do our actual ribbon cutting that night for Coast Aesthetics with the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce. Also with the Ocean Springs Chamber of Commerce. We'll have our ribbon cutting for Coast Aesthetics at 5 o'clock. Our ribbon cutting for Coast Wellness at 5:30. So just kind of back to back. And then I think we'll have a few more ribbon cuttings that night, just all to follow.
Very exciting. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I'm looking forward
You
to
guys
it.
have to come. Everybody come see us. It'll be kind of 4 to maybe 7. Come and go. Drop by.
And now we'll have plenty of parking too, and a bigger
So
building.
much parking, and you'll get
More
to go through
crammed in
the.
there last year.
You can go through the whole building. You
Yes.
can walk through all the spaces, ask any questions. We'll have reps from multiple companies giving out samples
Exciting.
and just answering any questions that you have. So that's
love
going to be
that.
really exciting.
Well, of course,
Oh,
we.
sorry.
That's so funny. So just being so fortunate and so successful with your business, I love how you give back to the community. That's such a huge thing.
That's exactly what I was about
I
to
love
talk
it.
about. We're having our big
Good.
toy drive. So
Yes.
if you bring a toy to the grand opening event, you get to enter into the drawings multiple times. I think you get 3 entries for every 1 toy that you bring. They have to be new toys. They can't be used. But yes, please bring us a toy. We give all of our toys to kids locally right here in Ocean Springs, Biloxi, so that it benefits us, right where we are, our community and our community. It's so important to give back to the community, and we are blessed, and it's so important to bless others, in every way that we can. And we do plan on doing a lot of that with the building. So yeah, we're going to have our angel tree as well, so you can come adopt an angel. It's with the Salvation Army. I think we have 35 angels this year, so you'll be able to grab an angel if you want. And when you bring your angel box back, we're going to have some coupons and giveaways at Coast Aesthetics just for bringing back your angel. Your little box of goodies. And so we're also going to be ringing the bell for the Salvation Army. All of our staff are on a sign-up sheet to, share time, bring their kids, ring the bell. And we were also, at Renaissance the Runway. That was really fun. We love doing that event with you guys. So.
Well, you're always so good to give back to the community, and it's such a wonderful thing to see. So many people don't give back in certain times, and it's so good to see.
Well,
that.
it's our community. It's where we live. It's where our children live, where our children are going to grow up, and it's just, I feel like it's really important to give back in every way that we can. It's really near and dear to my heart, and I just love it. I love our community. We live in a great spot.
Well, ladies, we've got a little bit of time left. Is there anything else you want to say before we end this episode?
No, I don't think
Maybe we could run through the peptides super quickly.
Yeah, we've got a little time.
So we're going to have 3 different categories of peptides. We'll have a sexual health peptide. We'll have a growth hormone peptide. I'll let Adrian.
And our weight loss peptide.
Weight loss
Okay.
peptide,
Yes.
tirzepatide. So the sexual health peptide, PT141, it's amazing. So some people have, problems being sexually stimulated, and sometimes that's coming from your brain, sometimes it's coming from your anatomy. And PT141, our compounded medication, actually works on both ends of that to relieve that problem. And then we have growth hormone peptides. Basically, if you're trying to build lean body mass, lose weight, you're trying to just, get into shape. You can talk about that one, sorry.
No, that's okay. The Semarelin, it's a growth hormone. It helps with the natural, your body's natural release of growth hormones. So lean mass, like Jessica said, just overall cell health, it's really good for that. And then we've got our weight loss peptides, which we're really excited about offering to the community. So.
Well, that's so wonderful, ladies. Of course. Well, again, we hope people will look on the website and join us for the big grand opening event. So thank y'all again for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having us.
thank
That was
you.
awesome.
I know, good job. And thank you all for tuning in. Join us for the next episode of Spotlight Gulf Coast. Take care.